Roger was great. He came at the appointed time and he looked at the whole job, he looked at the logistics of doing the job and getting the materials in, which in this flat's quite important.
It's removed a low-level background problem and allowed us to, which was actually affecting quite a lot of our work, and it's made it much easier to focus on what we actually need to do.
The problem was I had very noisy neighbours, and the ordinary noise wasn't too bad, but then because they put wooden flooring down instead of carpeting, it became quite intolerable.
There was 4 trades involved, and again they all came at the appointed time, did the work efficiently and left and tidied up after them.
They were distinctly unproblematic when we dealt with them. The workmen were helpful, they were courteous, they worked around any specific problems that we raised with them, and the soundproofing works. I wasn't looking forward to the process, but in fact it was painless. Yeah, it really was very good. The first thing we noticed after the soundproofing began, or after the soundproofing was completed, was that you couldn't, that it did actually work. We had someone come in here and shout at the top of their voice, so when we couldn't hear them, we figured that definitely worked. The results have been absolutely wonderful, I have to say. I mean, whereas before I could hear people on telephone, I could hear people talking, laughing, music. I don't hear any of that now.
It's a great service. I think the website's great, it shows you what you're getting. I think Roger comes out, does his homework, and he demonstrates through the use of a box constructed using the same specification what the noise reduction will be. It's just made our routine easier. It means that we don't need to worry about being quiet in the back office, but worrying that we're going to interrupt a sensitive consultation. It means that there's no more worrying about confidentiality with what we can hear. It's just a sort of pervasive background problem that we don't have to deal with anymore. We were actually thinking of moving before. Now there's virtually no noise at all. And I have electric guitars and I can play them at quite high volumes and the neighbours don't hear them at all.
But I must say, I'm glad I got it done. People said to me at the time, oh, that's an awful bother to go to. Why would you want to go to all of that? And I said, I want my peace. I want to be able to enjoy my own house without worrying about noise. And I have to say, I'm glad of the investment really in it.
They were great, they came on time, they tidied up after themselves, they did the work very efficiently to quite a high standard. I'm quite pleased with it.